Silar, am I visible?
Yeah, madam, you are visible, madam.
Okay. Shall we wait for
Yeah,
few more
madam.
minutes?
Approximately.
It's 5 now.
Yeah, it's fine, madam. You can go ahead, madam.
Shall we start? Silar, you check the recording.
Yes, madam. I have given the recording, madam.
You have enabled. Okay.
Yeah, madam.
Respected dignitaries and dear students, a great evening to one and all, and warm welcome to the today's session. I, Dr. Uma Devi, Assistant Professor of Commerce and convener of this webinar series. Myself with the team trying to focus on current burning issues in order to provide some valuable insights and knowledge. All of us know that health is wealth. But during this pandemic period, all humans throughout the globe facing chronic health problems by the coronavirus outbreak. The COVID-19 outbreak is an ongoing global pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019 caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome. The outbreak was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan City, China. The World Health Organization declared the outbreak as a public health emergency of international concern on 30th January 2020 and a pandemic on 11th March 2020. COVID-19 pandemic is the defining global health crisis of our time and the greatest challenge we have faced since World War II. Since its emergence in Asia late last year, the virus has spread to every continent except Antarctica. But the pandemic is much more than a health crisis. It's also an unprecedented socio-economic crisis. Stressing every one of the countries it touches, it has the potential to create devastating social, economic, and political effects that will leave deep and long-standing scars. The pandemic may be sorry, the pandemic may be stressful for people throughout the globe. Fear and anxiety about a new disease and what could happen can be overwhelming and cause strong emotions in adults and children. Public health actions such as social distancing can make people feel isolated and lonely and can increase stress and anxiety. However, these actions are necessary to reduce the spread of COVID 19. Stress during an infectious disease outbreak can sometimes cause fear and worry about one's own health and the health of their loved ones, their financial situation or job, or loss of support services they rely on. Changes in sleep or eating patterns, difficulty in sleeping or concentrating, worsening of chronic health problems, worsening of mental health conditions. Luckily, stress is not only common but curable as well. With the right tools, we can overcome stress and return to living a happy and healthy life. On this backdrop, we, the Department of Commerce, in association with IQAC, is organizing this national webinar on minding our mental health during the pandemic outbreak. We received an overwhelming response from various states. Thank you all for your encouragement. Hope this webinar will provide valuable insight about how to take care of our mental health by using simple techniques and to live safe by accommodating with the prevailing conditions. This webinar contains an interactive session. You can clarify your doubts with the resource person after her presentation. A kind request to the participant is stay with us till the end of this session, as feedback link will be provided before 10 minutes at the end of this session. Please fill the feedback form carefully and check once before submission in order to get your e-certificates. Hope this session will be interesting, useful, and informative to all of you in order to have safe and healthy life. Due to the busy schedule with admission work, our principal, Dr. V. Bhaskar Reddy Garu, is unable to grace the occasion, but he conveyed warm regards and wishes to the resource person, Mrs. Kiran Kalyani Garu, all the dignitaries who have attended the webinar, and the students. Thank you, one and all. Now, I request Mrs. V. Sridevi, one of the coordinators of the webinar series, to introduce today's esteemed resource person, Mrs. Kiran Kalyani Akasapu.
Happy evening to all the participants. This is Sridevi, Assistant Professor of Commerce, and it's my privilege to introduce the esteemed resource person, Mrs. Kiran Kalyani Akasapu. Presently, she is working as a psychologist at Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies, Sirpur, Maharashtra. She has an experience of 10 years in teaching and 5 years in counseling. She worked for 2 years in ITC, Bhadrachalam CBSE school as a psychologist. Her teaching experience includes teaching for MSc Psychology, BSc Nursing, B.Ed and D.Ed. She is specialized in academic, behavioral, career, and also stress, anxiety, depression, suicide, anger counseling, etc. She conducted many life skill classes and activities. She also conducted personality development and motivational classes for all the students. She provided psychological support to the students in academic, behavioral, emotional, and social aspects. She stood topper in MPhil in the Sri Venkateshwara University. She was honored from NCC Andhra Pradesh Girls 3rd Battalion and provided an opportunity to conduct training classes for life skills for improvement and personality development to the young scholars. She has 2 book publications in more than 20 national and international seminars, participated in many webinars, and acting as resource person for various webinars. Worked with Guidance City Volunteer Organization and provided telecounseling service for COVID patients during the pandemic period. Certified career counselor and a member of Counselors Council of India. Have done many certification and courses in the field of psychology, cognitive behavior therapy, mindfulness based cognitive therapy, motivational emotive therapy, and so on. Hope her vast experience and skill will enrich our knowledge. Let's welcome Ms. Kiran Kalyani Akasapu with great honor. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sridevi ma'am, for briefing my introduction. And thank you, Dr. Bhaskar Reddy Garu, Principal, and Dr. Uma Devi ma'am, and the team for inviting me to this webinar. I'm very happy to be here today with you all. It's a privilege to me to be present in this webinar. Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah. Okay. So, a great evening to one and all. Hope you all are good and doing well? Yes. Okay. So as Dr. Uma Devi ma'am said, the pandemic outbreak is really causing a lot of stress and anxiety in every human being, because this current pandemic situation is created a havoc globally, and the COVID outbreak is affected every individual across the world, because nearly it is 5 months of lockdown, social distancing, individuals quarantined, and so many people lost their jobs and lost their lives, and economies are crumbling. And amongst one important factor at an elevated risk is called mental health, because the mind matters a lot, because we have mind matters a lot, so we have to be take care of our mental health and as well as our physical health too. So in these trying times, we need to fight against the stress and anxiety and the flooding of our emotions. Emotions are really plays a very major role in everyone's life. So we need to control our emotions, whatever it is, maybe a negative emotion or a positive emotion. If it is a positive emotion, that could be fine, and it gives you a lot of happiness. If it is a negative emotion, it really makes us to feel overwhelmed. So in this regard, I just wanted to tell you a few tips and techniques. These are very simple. If you follow these tips and techniques, that could be very helpful to you to overcome the stress and anxiety during these times. Okay. Then I just wanted to share one video. Somebody is presenting the screen. Could you please stop the screen sharing? Yeah, thank you. Is it coming? Check it.
No, madam, we are not getting.
Sir, his video is visible? Yeah, wait.
Not visible, but
Yeah. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, we are getting, madam.
Not coming.
Yeah, it's coming, madam.
Coming? Okay. Yeah, you have you understand this video and what it is saying. Just let me do a 1 minute explanation to the video. So the video which I was shown in this here, it was saying that how many people were affected. Like if your mental health is not good, then how many in a population, how many people will be affected. So in this regard, then we had to be take care of our mental health by taking a simple precautions and a simple tips that could be very helpful for you.
Shota,
మేడం ఆవిడకి ఏదో ఇంటర్నెట్ ఇష్యూ వచ్చినట్టుందండి.
అవునా?
కాల్ చేయండి.
సురేష్, హాట్స్పాట్. ఓకే 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 ఓకే.
వాట్ మేడం ఇంటర్నెట్ ఇష్యూ అండి.
అవునమ్మా, ఇది పవర్ అదే హాట్స్పాట్ తో కనెక్ట్ అవుతుందంట, పవర్ కట్ వచ్చింది.
ఓకే.
ఓకే.
దాని గురించి గ్రూపులో ఒక హడావుడి వారం నుంచి.
కళ్యాణి మ్యామ్,
They have to unmute myself. వాళ్ళు నన్ను మ్యూట్ చేశారు. Yeah, am I audible? Sorry, there is a technical issue over here. Hello.
Yeah. Audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Yeah, audible.
Audible, ma'am.
Sorry for your inconvenience. Okay, just don't waste our time. Then let just quickly move on to the topic, today's topic. I'm just trying to share my screen.
వచ్చింది.
Is it visible to you all, my presentation?
Your screen is visible.
Yes, visible.
No.
My screen is
Yeah.
visible
Yeah.
because
Now it's
I'm unable to.
Yes,
It's
madam,
not
your screen
visible
is
to me.
visible.
It's visible.
It's visible because it is not visible to. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's visible.
What's the first line, ma'am? Could you please tell me?
You start, ma'am.
Okay. Just now I have
Yeah.
got the slide. Okay.
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 Okay, it's visible now.
Yeah. Just 1 second. It's not. Ma'am, slides are moving or not?
Not moving.
Now you see and tell me.
It's moving, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm very sorry, ma'am. I'm very sorry to you all because there is some technical issue over here. That's why I have taken this much time. In a which slide? Yes. See, during these times, you may notice some of the following issues like this pandemic situation. Really, it causes some sort of anxiety in everyone. And then sometimes staying at home for a long time also make you to feel some stress, some sort of stress, and you just always finding yourself and checking your symptoms. If you sneeze, then oh my
I
God,
will send. Just I will send.
okay, corona or what? Even if it is a flu, also you may think that
morning
symptom of corona.
Now I will.
Sometimes we feel depressed also because nowadays we don't know what the tomorrow will be and the future condition will be. So we are getting irrational thoughts about the future. Then that also just make you to feel some sort of stress feelings and the depressed mood also. And the one more point is also during these times, and there are many people lost their lives and lost their jobs because because of that reason they have a really facing an insecure feeling in their life. Even that also may cause a lot of stress and anxious in their mind. And next, one more thing is trouble sleeping. So staying for a long time at home and then irregular sleep timings and irregular habits, and it also disturbs your sleep cycle. And we'll move on to the next slide. So based on this, then how to mind your mental health during these times is a very important question. Ask for yourself. Then how can you manage and how can you cope up during these times by following a simple techniques that can make your life so beautiful. So that's what here I'm just going to give a simple tips. You just try to follow it in your schedule, just make you adjust in your schedule, then that could be helpful for you. And the first thing is keep up your healthy routines. This is very important thing. This has to be followed in your daily activities. Like keep up your healthy routines, like exercise regularly. So everybody starts saying do exercise and do exercise, but how many of you are doing exercise? How many of you doing exercise? Could you please tell me? Any one of you unmute yourself and tell me. Any response from your side? So okay. So exercise. Yeah.
మేడం గారికి ఒకసారి చెప్పండి మేడం, అది ఒకసారి ప్రెజెంటేషన్.
Is it visible, my presentation? Sir?
Coming.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
It's visible. Okay. So daily, you just try to do exercise daily at least for 30 minutes. Because why I'm asking to do exercise for 30 minutes? Because
Madam, excuse me, madam. Sorry to interrupt you, madam.
Yeah.
Can you your presentation? Can you see? Can you just everyone in the conference, please just you pin your presentation there. Then you will be getting the big screen over there. Just you everyone in the conference, please pin your presentation, which is visible be inside film bar. Just pin that, you will get the full screen view. Once again, I am repeating. Just you pin the presentation in the film bar, you will get the full screen. Okay, man. Thank you, man. We can carry on, man.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Yeah. Please try to do exercise for 30 minutes. Then, because when you do exercise, there are two important chemicals which releases in your mind. That is called as a serotonin and dopamine. These two are very, very important, which relax your mind, and whatever the stress you get in your daily life, then it balances your mood and it balances the stress level and anxious whatever you feel. And the second one is regular sleep routines. You try to follow a particular sleep timings. If you want to wake up at 6 o'clock, you please fix the schedule and you just go to bed as early as possible. And next one is healthy balanced diet. This is also very important. Then coming slides, I'll give you a little more explanation. And then avoid alcohol. If you have a habit of taking alcohol, you please try to avoid excess of taking alcohol. That also not at all healthy for your life during these times. And read a book. So book is really a good friend of everyone's. Whenever you feel stressed and whenever you feel disturbed, you just try to hold a book, whichever you have an interest, then take out and just turn the pages. Like you just try to read 1 or 2 pages. That's enough. And I'm not asking you to read a whole book or half of the book. Just try to habituate to read at least 2 pages in a day. And next one, if you want to improve your mood, then you just try to do some creative works like, drawing or painting. Or if you like painting, you just take some colors and flush it on a floor or wall and just brush it like whatever you want, because the colors have the power to heal your mood and to heal your mind. That's why please everybody just buy colors and keep it with you whenever you feel low and whenever you think that you disturb, then take the colors and do something. And if you have a kids, then you just try to habituate to your kids to paint something on a paper. Then that also heals your child's mental health and it also improves your kids' creative thoughts. Okay, and we'll move on to the next slide. Practice self-care. So this is how much caring are you taking for yourself? See, nobody will care about you. You yourself only care for yourself. See, I'm just requesting you all, please don't think about this pandemic situation. Why? Because there are many scientists and medical health practitioners are doing their best and working on that to get away from the situation. You please think about yourself. How can you take care of yourself during these times? How can you protect yourself? So by washing your hands and sanitizing, these are the primary things which we are doing every day. Apart from that, what you will do is just go for a walk for like a 10 minutes or a 15 minutes. And if you're not feeling well, you just try to take 1 cup of coffee. Or if you have a habituate to have a green tea, that's a better thing. Just try to have a green tea and try to stay in a well ventilated room. This is the very most important thing. So if you have a windows, then you please open your windows and let the air and sunlight get into your room. That also heals your psychological health. And then the last important point is check your thoughts, because thoughts are very important. It plays a very major role in everyone's life, because whatever the thought you get into your mind, it turns to your action. Because you are not feeling good and you are irritated by other work, then it will impact on your behavior and it will impact on others' mental health too. That's why if you're not feeling good and you're getting irrational thoughts and you're unable to control your thoughts, just be calm yourself and question yourself why you're getting these thoughts. Then try to control it. If it is possible, you just try to control it, or calm yourself and just go for a walk for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, in this regard, I just give you one checklist. Okay, so you please, all of you, do that one. Yeah, here, then still. So, ma'am, somebody is presenting this.
Yeah, madam. Don't worry, madam. I am presenting your PPT, madam. No issue. I have
Okay,
opened the checklist as well. I will show you the checklist, madam. You can go ahead. madam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So, yeah. See here, then I'm here one self-care assessment checklist is there. You no need to give any answer to me and just give your answer to yourself. How much are you taking self-care? There are options also there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you just go through those options and just try to tick out the statements. Sir, could you please scroll down? Yeah, this is about a physical health care. How far are you taking a physical care? You just go through all the sentences and just put a tick mark. Then you will come to understand still you need to improve or what. Eat healthy foods. How many of you are taking healthy foods and exercise and get enough sleep? All these, you just try to go through that and just tick each statements and you come to understand that how far are you taking yourself, how far you are taking a self-care. Sir, and then do anybody doing this self-care checklist or simply we are presenting? Do any one of you checking yourself?
Madam,
Wow.
I have put the checklist into the chat
Yes,
box,
ma'am.
madam. You can follow up there, madam.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Ruxana, why? Oh, great. Yes, Shilpa, right? Yes. Wow, there's a wonderful response from your side. Very good response from this. And if you complete the physical health care, then we'll move on to the important thing. Have you finished? Yes, 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 yes. Wow, wow. Very good response. Wow. Yes, yes, Deepu, Ruxana, Josna, Monica. Yeah, that's a wonderful response from your side. Thank you. And then next we'll move on to this psychological health care. Okay, and then just go through this psychological health care, how far you're taking. Okay. Just try to check yourself, guys. Psychological and emotional health care. This is very important, na? So how far are you taking your psychological and emotional health care? Anita, okay, okay, okay. Venkat Lakshmi. Wow, it's a wonderful response, ma'am. Your webinar, the attendees are really very active and they're giving their best. Wow, wow. Wow, very informative. Thank you. Okay, so okay, we'll move on to the next checklist, sir. Yeah, social self-care. This is also very needed to everyone. Yeah, social self-care. Spend time in the nature. How many of you are spending a time in the nature? Any one of you here? You please ping me in the chat box. Yes, Bhavana, yes. Wow, wow. Yes, yes. Because why I'm asking, when you spend some time in the nature, even nature has the power to heal your emotions, to heal your thoughts, and to heal your mind. So in the coming slides, I'll tell you one technique which could be very helpful to balance your emotions. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, wow. Very good response. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, have you finished? Then we'll move on to the next session. Wow, it's with my vegetable garden. Wow. Okay, so we'll move on to the presentation now. Sir, shall I present my screen or okay, okay. Yeah, next, move on to the next slide. So it's not moving.
Hold on.
Yeah, stay connected to others and support each other, because during these times everybody is saying that please maintain social distance, please go away from me, and please be there and talk to me. So these are the comments which we are getting from even from our friends and even from our family members. But of course we need a social distance and we have to maintain a social distance, but psychologically, through mentally, we can connect each other. Yes, see, during these times, friends and family, these two are very, very important part in our family, because the friends and family, whatever we have, and whether happy or sad, to whom would we share? With our family and with our friends, because these two are the good sources of support in our life. Okay, you please try to connect with the people, those who are close to your heart, like your friends and the family. If you're feeling happy, you just sit with your mother or just sit with your husband or wife or with a friend. You just try to share your feelings. If you're not feeling good and somewhat you're disturbed and your mood is low, then please try to connect with your friend and share whatever the feel you have. You just try to share with your friends, because this is the best way to get out of the low mood. Okay, and then we have many platforms here. Then you can text your friend, and then you can connect with your friend through your video call or chats. Then there are many options are available that connecting the people, right? So now also I'm far away from the place, but though I have connected with you through, we have a good technology. So the technology really helps a lot for everyone to connecting each other, right? Please just try to connect with your friends whenever you feel low, and whenever you're not feeling good. be connected with your friends and try to stay with your family. And next, eat an antidepressant food. So nowadays, of course, food is a very, very important. So what type of food you're taking is really matters a lot. If you're happy and very energetic, it's all the credit goes to the food what you're taking. So here I'm just giving you antidepressant food is nothing but a traditional Mediterranean food. You just try to have a fresh leafy vegetables, and especially palak, spinach. We can call it as a spinach because in this spinach folate chemical is there. It really suppress your mood. Like if you have a anxiety or if you have a depressive thoughts, then it really heals your thoughts and emotions. And you just try to have a nuts and the fresh vegetables and the fresh fruits. Okay, and here I just wanted to give out three important I wanted to share three important things with you. If you're a student, you just daily try to have a dark chocolate. Don't eat a bar, just try to have a bite. That's enough. Because when you eat dark chocolate, it improves your memory power and it improves your mood also. And the second thing is try to have a pista and peanuts, because these nuts have a phytonutrients. It really fight against the depressive thoughts and anxious. And if you feel any stress, then that also heals. Okay, and the grains also very important. If you please try to keep all these food items in your diet. And one more thing is banana. Everybody is thinking that, oh my god, if you eat banana then it improves your body weight. Please get away from that myth. You just try to have a banana at least once in a day, because it contains some manganese and potassium. It really helps you to improve your memory power and concentration. Students, if you want to improve your memory power, please try to buy a bananas and try to have at least twice in a day. Okay, and then sir, we'll move on to the next slide. Yes, I like dark chocolates, Vijay. Okay, don't eat more dark chocolates, just try to have one bite. Okay, then try to avoid speculations and look up reputable sources on the outbreak. Nowadays, we have a plenty of time sitting in front of the television, and we are getting the information, whatever the information which is coming from the television or Facebook or social media, whatever, we are just getting into our mind. So that is not that much good enough for your mental health, because there are some fake news also will be there. If you heard about the fake news, that really fuels your anxious levels and stress levels. And first of all, think yourself that are you getting your information from a reputable site or not? Is it a good information or not? Then only you just get into your mind, and then only you share it to your friends. Then we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, plan your day. So planning is very important, not only for a day, for everything. So whatever the function we are going to organize, the first and foremost thing is a plan. So if without a planning, we cannot get success, right? So for a day also, you please try to plan a day. Before you're going bed, what are you going to do tomorrow? You please try to write it on a paper. Then that, why I'm asking to try to write it on a paper, because if you put it on a paper, then it gives some clarity and clear thoughts for tomorrow. Okay, and next one is you please try to fix your schedules. Like if you want to wake up at 6 o'clock, sharp 6 o'clock, wake up. Okay, and do some exercise. And then if study for some time, you fix some schedule for your studies, 2 hours or 3 hours. Then spend some time with your family, or just do some garden work. and then like that you just try to plan your day, then that could be very helpful for you to get away from the negative thoughts and from the stress and from the anxiety. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, organize your mind. So planning is very important. Organizing your mind also very important. See, now everyone's mind is completely filled with Corona, COVID-19, this pandemic situation. So I think so the students are eagerly waiting for postponing of the exams. So this is a thought only which filled up their brains. Okay, so not like that. Organize your mind means just think about what are you going to do for yourself. Means being a student, what is your dream, what is your goal, because you had a plenty of time on your hands. Then how are you utilizing your time in a productive way? Because you are the responsible for your life. So nobody will come and push you, do your work and do this and study and go there. Nobody will come and tell you anything, because being a student, you only the responsible for yourself. That's what, my dear students, you please try to make up a list by prioritized way. Okay, which is the most important thing for you. You just try to give a number to that. According to that, you just prepare a schedule and follow according to that, because it gives you a lot of you will get a lot of confidence, you know. That's what, organize yourself, guys. See, don't think about friends. Okay, that friend is going that side and this friend is going this side. You just ignore them. Just try to focus on your studies. Okay, just organize like that. That could be very helpful for you to achieve your success soon. So we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, try relaxation techniques. So there are many relaxation techniques which we get away from these anxious and stress thoughts. Okay, so there are many relaxation techniques. Can anyone please tell me your relaxation techniques? Are you following any relaxation techniques? Yes, because yeah, we missed. Any relaxation techniques, please? Could you please unmute yourself? Yeah, listening music, Ashwati. Yeah, that's one of the best way to relax ourselves. Yeah, meditation, Monica. Wow, wow, yoga. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Wow, as a tremendous experience, tremendous response from your side. Yes, yoga as a best way of relaxing our psychological health. Okay, and meditation and listening music, and these are also one way of relaxing yourself. Then I'll tell you one exercise that really helps you a lot to get away from the anxious and stress. Sir, we'll move on to the next slide now. I'll explain the, yeah. There is a one breathing exercise that is a 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Then it really helps you a lot, because why I'm confidently saying that I suggested this technique to my clients also. They're also following every day, and they have told me that somewhat they are get away from this stress and anxiousness. Okay, so I'll explain how to do this 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Like, you take 4 seconds inhale. You just breathe in for 4 seconds and hold the breath for 7 seconds and breathe out for 8 seconds. Through your mouth, you please breathe out. Again, I'll tell you, you just breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 7 seconds and just breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. This is the exercise. You please, I'm requesting you all, you please try to do it every day for 4 times, and then you see the change. Okay, this is one of the best technique to calm our mind and to calm our stressful thoughts and anxiousness. Okay, and next, one more thing also there, grass walking technique. Okay, So if you near your house, if you find any grass, you please walk with a barefoot. Okay, that is, don't walk for much time. Just 7 to 8 minutes walk in the grass. That really heals your stressful thoughts. Whatever the stress and anxiety is there in your mind, then it really heals a lot. And one more thing, when you're walking on the grass, you please observe the nature. And whatever the thought get into your mind, you just ignore. And just observe the nature, how the leaves are, how the grass, and how much moist is there. You just please observe all the things are there in the nature. It's only for 7 to 8 minutes. More than that, don't walk. Okay. And that is also one of the technique which calms your mind. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, take a time to reflect and practice self-compassion. See, everyone have a unique capabilities and skills. Okay, please take a paper after my session. You please take a paper and pen. Just try to write about your success. Okay, whatever the strengths you have. So whatever the strengths you have, you just be grateful to yourself and just try to write it on a paper. Why I am asking you to write it on a paper means when you write it on a paper for your success or whatever the great things happen to your life, if you write it on a paper, then it also gives some sort of positiveness to you and a positive strength to you. Then that also boosts your confidence levels and just gratitude to yourself. Don't wait for others to gratitude means encourage and all. Just encourage yourself by writing and by recognizing your success things in your life. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, improve your sleep. This is also a very important thing because yeah, tell me how many of you guys are having a proper sleep? What are your sleep timings and all? May I know, because nowadays staying at a I think your sleep schedule may disturb during these times. Yeah, what are you getting a good sleep? Yeah, I love sleeping, ma'am. Okay, that's fine. Sleeping a lot. Wow. I think this pandemic time really makes everyone to feel sleep a lot. Okay, no issue. Wow. Oh, 11 hours sleep. Okay then, thank you. Wow, very good response. Yeah, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, that's enough. Yeah, no need to sleep for 11 hours or 12 hours. Please cut short your sleep timings. Okay, 7 to 8 hours of sleep is enough, as that's enough to your life. Okay, just before you're going to bed, you just try to shut off your mobile phones, your tablets or your computer, and just browsing whatever you're browsing. At least before 1 hour, you shut or you just switch off your mobiles and switch off computer and stop browsing the social media, because the screen, the blue color screen, I think already you might have known that, because the screen really disturbs your eye and it disturbs your sleep also. Okay, and one more thing is, every day you please try to sit or stand under a sunlight at least for 30 minutes or at least for 1 hour. Because why I'm asking you to stand under the sunlight, if the sunlight, it activates your body cycle, body mechanism. Because if you stand under the sunlight, you will get a D vitamin. I know you guys very well that. So from direct sunlight, we no need to buy a D vitamin. So easy to we can get it from the sun, right? So the sunlight is very important. You just try to get a natural sunlight where it is possible. You please, or morning or evening, you just try to keep some time for a sunlight. Okay, and please try to avoid using the mobile phones and all. Okay, just move on to the next slide. Yeah, set limits around news on COVID-19. So please don't sit for a long time and watching the television for a COVID-19 news. Okay, you just try to limit yourself sitting under a watching a TV in front of a sitting in front of the TV and watching. And please try to avoid the news. For example, you may your friend may call you and tell something about the corona. You please tell them, don't say anything. I know very well. Okay, future the things will be better and settle soon. So don't worry about this pandemic situation, and you also don't sensationalize things, any things to others. And sir, we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, maintain a sense of hope and positive thinking. This is very important during these times. Of course, not only during these times, every time in our life, we have to have a little hope and positive thoughts. That really makes a lot of change in your life. Okay, just try to have a hope whatever you do. And you just try to insist a positive thoughts into your mind. If anybody is saying that a negative things or a negative topics, just listen and ignore. Don't allow the things into your mind. Okay, because that also disturbs your mood and that also disturbs your thought cycle. Okay, just always try to insist a positive thoughts into your mind. That really helpful to you to lead a life in a better way. And just that's what for positive thoughts, you just try to read some positive like means inspirational books or motivational books that really could helpful to you to improve your positive thinking and positive thoughts. So we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge your feelings. See, this is yeah, acknowledge your feelings. Of course, it's a stressful time. We know very well that we overwhelmed about the thoughts and all. See, whatever the thought and whatever the feeling you get, you please try to notice yourself and try to share with your family or with your friends. Because if you find out, if you find the thought which is disturbing you, then you please think on it and try to avoid it. Otherwise, it always poking into your mind and disturbing your thoughts, and it disturbing your way of living also. And just acknowledge the feeling. If it is a negative feeling, just think about it, why the negative thought get into your mind, and just ignore that if it is important, and then think and then try to solve the issue. Sir, we'll move on to the next session. Handling emotional problems, because it's a really biggest job for everyone, because handling handling our emotions, it's not a simple thing, because it's a very tricky, and sometimes we feel good and sometimes we feel bad. Of course, whatever the thing it is, you just try to balance your emotions by doing meditation, yoga, and some breathing exercises. And now I told you that the grass walking exercise that really heals your emotions. Okay, and I'll tell you one technique here, ABC technique. Okay, the first one, A is a awareness, and B is a breathing, and C is change. First, aware of the thought, aware of the emotion. Why you have got a negative emotion, you just aware of it. Then take a long breaths, and then change means, is it necessary to respond to the negative emotion, or can you ignore it, or what? You just try to take a better decision between these, ignore or react. If it is not that much important, you can ignore it. Or else, if it is an important that it always disturbing you, you please work on it and try to solve it. So we'll move next slide. Yeah, keep your mind active. So always we have to keep ourselves not only mind active, we also feel so active like by doing. There are many responses which I have got from the students, like listening music, gardening. These are also one kind of relaxation techniques which we can feel active and mind also active. Just if you are interested in reading, just take a book and read. Yeah. And then just do some puzzles and just Sudoku. We have a many kind of brain activities which really improves our brain power and mind active. And do some painting work and artwork. And next slide. So next slide, please. Yeah, have a fun. Okay, you please. In a family, all of you sit together and watch a comic movie, or just switch on to the comic films or switch on to the comic shows and spend some time on it, and automatically you feel relaxed and you get away from these stressful thoughts. Next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah, life skills. These two are very important. The first one is a self-observation. Observe yourself every time how you're feeling. Are you feeling good or are you feeling overwhelmed about the thoughts? A continuous self-observation has to be needed for everyone, not only stressful persons. It's important for everyone. Observe yourself, observe your thoughts, and observe your emotions. Continuous self-analyzation has to be there. And next one, self-counseling. If you're not feeling good, you just try to counsel yourself. Okay, is everything fine and is going to be settled soon, everything? Just counsel yourself in a positive thought, with a positive thought. And next slide. Get a professional help. See, if you counsel yourself, though you're feeling stuck and though you're feeling not good, so you please try to get a professional help from the counselor or from the psychologist. And whatever the thoughts you have, then you please try to share with all. Okay. So next slide. Yeah, thank you so much. Hope my session could be helpful for you by following these simple tips and tips that could be helpful to you to lead a better life during these times. And if you find any doubts or any questions, you can ping it in the chat box. Thank you so much for everyone giving me this opportunity to present it over here. Thank you.
Ma'am, there is a question from Shilpa. She is asking how to control negative thoughts if they are disturbing our health. How to control our negative thoughts if they are disturbing us.
Yeah, Shilpa, first of all, you just, if you are getting a negative thought, you just try to write it on a paper. That is the first and foremost thing. Okay. And then if you finished of writing the thoughts on a paper, and then just go to the first thought. Why this negative thought is disturbing you? What is the reason behind it? Just get the reason and find out the solution. See, if they're always here, not only you, everybody are getting negative thoughts and positive everywhere. So negative thoughts only more than a positive thoughts. When you write it on the paper, then think on it, and then why I'm getting the thought, question yourself, then automatically you find a solution. Or else after the session, you please connect with me, then I'll tell you how to control all these things. Yeah. Yes, still anything more, ma'am?
No.
No questions?
No questions, I
Okay.
think. So your presentation is very clear. No need of any clarifications, I think. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Now I request Mrs. Kwazabi to
Okay,
make her
ma'am.
vote of thanks, propose vote of thanks.
Okay, ma'am. Respected dignitaries and dear students, good evening all of you. This is Mr. Sheikh Hajabi, Assistant Professor of Commerce and one of the coordinator of this webinar series. It's my immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks on successful completion of this webinar. On behalf of Department of Commerce and Dr. SRK Government Arts College, on my own behalf, I extend a very hearty and sincere vote of thanks for all the invitees for attending this program. At the outset, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude and thanks to the eminent speaker, our resource person, Mrs. Kiran Kalyani Akasapu, for delivering a wonderful and insightful address. Your eminent presence has indeed made this event more memorable one. We all unitedly thank for your valuable and thoughtful words. This session is quite interesting as it is more interactive. The video and PPT made this session more attractive and all the participants are more attentive. Your inspiring words definitely motivate us in overcoming the stress during this pandemic outbreak. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. V. Bhaskar Reddy Garu for his support and the encouragement in organizing this webinar series. I extend my sincere thanks to the HOD of Commerce, Organizing Committee, and IQAC Coordinator and all the faculty members for their contribution towards the success of this webinar program. I would like to thank the coordinator of this webinar series, Mrs. V. Sridevi, and myself for continuous support for the success of this webinar. I would like to express my sincere and deep gratitude to the convener of this program, Dr. R. Umadevi, for her continuous support and effort. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank all the participants for being well disciplined. Last but not the least, a special thanks to Mr. Silaruddin Sheikh for the technical support in the success of the webinar. Without him, this event won't be this much successful. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning, and be connected for the upcoming webinars. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And just one second.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, mine. Yes, I would. My heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Umadevi ma'am and Sridevi ma'am and Kawashbi ma'am and Filaruddin. So then, really, you done a wonderful job and a great job. Then it really could be very successful. Like the participants and attendees also very interactive, and we have got a very good response from the students also. It's really I really felt so happy that be with you today in this webinar. Thank you so much. And thank you attendees and the participants, your wonderful response. I just really felt happy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all the participants.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you once again for joining us today, and we will see you next time. Next week, we are coming with a great topic, COVID-19 impact and policies for reviving Indian economy by Dr. Mahendra Babu Kurwa, a great academician and a columnist. Thank you so much.
Thank you one and all. Stay connected for the upcoming webinars. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Kalyani ma'am.
Thank you, participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Kalyani ma'am.
Oh.